Hello, my name is Andres Ruiz and I'm class of 2029. The main reason why I want to apply is because I want to be part of a community that prioritizes dialogue and reconciliation. I was born in Ecuador and I lived in Ecuador for 13 years. Then I moved to the US and I did high school in the US and I joined the Marine Corps at 17 years old. In the Marine Corps, I worked with kids from Alabama, Chicago, all over the US and the world. And I got stationed in Japan for 3 years and I did a 9-month deployment in South Korea. I was in positions where I didn't know the language, I had a completely different culture. It was hard for me to communicate, but rather to focus on our differences was the wrong approach. I had to prioritize what makes us human and find that human connection. And when I hear dialogue and reconciliation, I hear an open conversation. I hear letting your grievances out and listening to somebody. Not listening to prove that you're right or that you're wrong, but just trying to understand where they're coming from and where that root issue may arise from. And reconciliation is the culmination of that, is being able to listen to somebody and find common ground so that we can be an effective community, so that we may understand each other. The problem may not get fixed, or you may not prove to the other person that your belief is right and theirs is wrong, but we're taking small steps towards understanding each other. And one of the stories where I experienced as a veteran was that I had left the Marine Corps. 1 month later, I went to my philosophy class, and a student says, "I hate the military members, they're a bunch of baby killers." And that really impacted me. I had given 5 years of my life in the Marine Corps, and she said something that I 100% disagree with, fundamentally. But then she went on to explain that her family had been killed, that she knew people that died from bombings. And it made me realize that that was her truth and that was her lived experience. And there was nothing I could have said that would have brought her family back. So I chose to remain silent. I chose to listen and be open-minded and understand that her lived experience made her believe that. And there was nothing I could have said that changes her mind. And one of the biggest assumptions that people make about me as a student here at Princeton is that I'm just a veteran, and that's all they see me as. They just see me as some guy with tattoos, a little bit older. And I think sometimes people don't see that there's complexity in life. Like, I'm not just a veteran. I'm a Christian, I'm a son, I'm an immigrant, I'm Hispanic, I'm a student, I'm a scholar. I like certain things. I grew up a certain type of way. So the main point is that I try to be open-minded with people. I try to let people know that people are more complex than whatever that box would put people in, and that people can be very dynamic and they can have a lot of depth to them. So I try to bring that in my conversations here at Princeton. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day.